Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Nashville Stars franchise. Game number 5. Houston took the first 2 in Nashville. We took the next 2 in Houston. And here we are at a pivotal game number 5. Who will win this swing game? We have a couple of options to go with here in Game 5. I floated this around at the end of last episode. Who we would go with. Troy Quincy is our ace. Jack Leiter is the young guy and the strikeout pitcher. But do we go with an older guy like Madison Bumgarner in Game 5? He's coming off of a couple days rest, but he is so reliable. And so is Kohei Arihara, who we have not started in the postseason at all. Blake Snell will be on the mound for Houston. He has struggled this season. And you can just see the numbers here. His whip is at a 1.60, 6.12 ERA. And we decide to go with Troy Quincy. We put our ace back on the mound. In order to swing this series, we definitely need to have a good solid 6 innings of starting pitching. So here we go. Let's get this game underway. Blake Snell faces Willy Adames, who hits one deep to right center to lead off this ball game, and that will be another extra base hit for Willy Adames. What is happening here in this series? We took 3 years to rebuild this team, and it seems like overnight Willy Adames has changed the culture. As that brings up Kerry Doss hitting in that 2-hole. Look at that OPS. Look at that average. I mean, he is absolutely stroking the baseball here in the postseason. He gets one right over the middle of the plate. This is deep to center field. Back to almost a warning track in dead center field. And it will at least tag up Willy Adames over to third base. Bringing up Rafael Devers in the 3 spot, hitting .259 in the playoffs, but slugging still at .900. He hits one up the middle. That one gets through the infield. It's a 1-0 ball game already. Nashville is such a good hitting team, and you just see it here in this series. I mean, so many games where we have produced runs. 1-0 here. Good start. Dom Thompson Williams up to the plate. Inside slider will get him to freeze on that one. And that will bring up Jesus Aguilar. 2 outs here in this first inning. He gets an inside fastball. He can't keep up. Strike 3. So what will Troy Quincy, our ace, do today? He faces Kyle Tucker, the first batter for the Astros. A low pitch in the dirt. And it's a bad throw by Alfaro. But Kerry Doss does corral himself and get back to first for a drop third strike. Jose Altuve up to the plate. He gets a pitch right over the middle. This one's just a fly ball to dead center field. Trammell doesn't even have to move, really. Alex Bregman up to the plate. Hasn't done much damage here in this series so far. He gets an inside sinker, and that one's just going to be popped in foul territory. 1-2-3 inning here for the Nashville Stars defense. On to the top of the second inning. Taylor Trammell, who was hitting the ball amazing in this series. He goes the opposite field. This one skips through the infield away from the shift. And it will actually be a double here to start the second inning. So back-to-back doubles to start out the first 2 innings of this game here for Houston. And what a good piece of hitting right there. Just going with the pitch. I mean, it doesn't have to be that hard if the shift is on. As that brings up Shea Whitcomb to the plate here with 1 out. And he has actually been hitting decently since being moved up between the ALDS and the ALCS. And he gets a hit here. And now we have runners on first and third. Jorge Alfaro to the plate. He's had a couple of big swings so far here in this series. Oh, he jacks one deep to left center. This one will be back but run down. But it will be deep enough for a sacrifice fly. It is 2-0. Nashville manufacturing some runs early on. You gotta love it. This lineup from top to bottom is just hitting the ball well. Willy Adames up to the plate now with 2 outs here. 1 for 1. Make it 2 for 2 with a shot down the right field line. This gets to the corner. It will hold up the runner at third base with a good throw to the cutoff man by Kyle Tucker. And it is still 2-0, but runners in scoring position with one of our best batters coming up. It's Kerry Doss to the plate. He is 0 for 1 today, but he gets an outside pitch, goes with it to opposite field, and it is going to be a RBI single here for our young former AL Rookie of the Year in Kerry Doss. And now this game is heating up. Runners on the corners, Rafael Devers at the plate, Mr. Clutch for this team. Everybody's Mr. Clutch. He gets an outside pitch. It goes up the middle. That one will be another one. It will score one. Doss will hustle over to third and will get under the tag. It is now 4-0. Dom Thompson-Williams now continuing this inning as he comes up to the plate. 0 for 1 today. And Blake Snell is in a little bit of trouble here. And that is actually going to be safe all around. Wow. Dom Thompson-Williams comes up, and look who comes out. It's the manager. He has seen enough. Blake Snell doesn't even make it through 2 innings, and they got to yank him. Mike Mayers comes in out of the bullpen, bringing up the veteran, Jesus Aguilar, 2-time Gold Glove winner in this series. 3-2 pitch, outside slider. That will be ball 4. Back to the man who started this inning with that opposite field double, and it's Taylor Trammell hitting the ball tremendously. 1-2 pitch, high fastball. He can't keep up, but I am not mad. We are up 5-0 after the first 2 innings, and we're on the road at that. You just forget that we are on the road and playing this well. It's kind of hard to believe here is Ha-Sung Kim to the plate. He hits one well to right center. This is a guy that could not produce at all at the plate for us when he was in Nashville. And all of a sudden, he gets into this series, and he's hitting the ball great. Tim Anderson comes to the plate now. Oh, he hits one deep to left center field. This one almost makes it over the wall in left field. And it's going to be a RBI double, and Houston is on the board now in the second inning. Both teams hitting the ball well in the second inning as that brings up Eloy Jimenez, who goes to opposite field. That one will get to right field all the way to the wall. And Dom Thompson-Williams comes up throwing. And it is now a 5-2 ball game here for Houston. And you can just see they're not going down easily as that brings up the next batter here. And we'll see what happens here with, actually, this is Jimenez. What am I saying? As we walk him and brings up Kyle Tucker to the plate, their leadoff batter, facing Troy Quincy now. See if Quincy can get out of this inning. This one's hit to the right side. And Shea Wickham with an excellent play right there will save this inning. You got to love it here. I mean, not everybody's going to be a superstar hitter. Not everybody's just going to be a superstar. Sometimes you just need guys to play good defense. Now on to the bottom of the third inning. This with 1 out. Look at this play by Wickham again. Making plays on defense. He's not a big bat in our lineup, but he does contribute in other ways. Troy Quincy is just absolutely dealing on the mound right now. It's not dominant pitching, but he's just getting hitters off balance, and that's the one thing that you love about Troy Quincy. He's going to pitch extremely well with his command, and that's just what he does. That's the 7th strikeout of the game right there, as we're now in the 6th inning. And with 98 pitches, Troy Quincy's getting up there and getting tired. A 5-2 game still. This is Alex Bregman at the plate, and he goes up the middle, probably where the second baseman would have been if it wasn't for the shift. And it gets through the infield. But we go and check on Troy Quincy, and he is getting tired. So we have Jack Leiter and also Robert Suzuki warming up in the bullpen. And we decide to go with Suzuki, the lefty. Keep going with the lefty-on-lefty matchup here as Yordan Alvarez comes to the plate now. 0 for 2 today. Suzuki gets him to hit a chopper up the middle, right to him, and it's going to be a 1-6-3 double play. You gotta love it there as Suzuki, the young relief pitcher, comes in. Our bullpen has just been amazing this year. Garrett Whitlock out of the bullpen now to face Kerry Doss, who already has an RBI single earlier today, and he just absolutely smokes this pitch. Gary Doss has one of the hardest swings I have ever seen in MLB The Show. Just take a look at this on the clock. 115 exit velo on a normal single. I mean, the kid just absolutely crushes the baseball. What else can you say about Gary Doss? So now let's see if we can extend this lead late in this game as Dom Thompson-Williams comes to the plate here in the top of the 7th inning. Man on first base, one out, and that one will be out of the zone, but Dom Thompson-Williams does wave at it. 2 outs here. Jesus Aguilar, he cannot do anything either. Tim Anderson with a nice throw to second base. On to the bottom of the 7th inning. Still looking to shut this Houston Astros lineup down, but here is Ha-Sung Kim again. Another double for Kim. How is he killing us? I just do not understand this. We traded him away. All of a sudden, maybe it's just the change of scenery. Who knows? But I mean, man, this is just crazy what he's doing in this series. That's going to bring up the next batter here as Suzuki now dealing with a little bit of trouble. He's allowed 2 batters on base. We go and bring in Jack Leiter, who we were thinking about starting in this game. His first batter at the plate is going to be Corey Lee. 1 for 2 today. Ground ball to first. This could be 2. On to second. On to first. It's overthrown. The runners will advance. A throw home. Will nail Kim. What a sequence. Jack Leiter misses this throw from Adames, and it looks like it probably would have been safe all around, but Kim, trying to be aggressive, gets thrown out at the plate. Look at this. I mean, just in time. The tag is there. Alfaro gets him. Wow. Playoff baseball at its finest is one of the most beautiful things in sports. And you just see it here in this matchup. Leadoff batter on first here to start the top of the 8th inning as Colin Ozuna comes up and walks as well. Shea Wickham to the plate here in the 8-hole. We're going to lay down a bunt here. Play a little small ball. Be smart here in the playoffs. And it will advance both runners over to second and third. You got to love it as it brings up Jorge Alfaro, who has hit the ball extremely well here in the playoffs. Ground ball up the middle. It gets through. It's going to score 1. It probably will score 2. Alfaro gets the second. 7-2. You just got to love Alfaro. I mean, the guy has a 99 arm. He has hit the ball pretty well throughout the duration of this series, and he's just been reliable. Nothing but that. We've even traded for his eventual replacement, and he has still been producing, and he gives us a 7-2 lead here as we move on to the later parts of this game in the last 2 frames in the 8th and the 9th. But Jack Leiter on the mound is pitching great. Here facing Alex Bregman. Ground ball to short. A diving Devers misses, but a nice throw by Adames to second will nail the lead runner. On to the 9th inning. A 7-2 ball game now, and here is Dom Thompson-Williams at the plate. Rafael Devers inside pitch. That one gets all the way back to the backstop, so Devers will advance to second as Dom Thompson-Williams does continue this at bat, and he does advance the runner over to third as that will bring up Taylor Trammell, who is having a tremendous series so far. We'll see if he can come through. He hits one well to left field. This one is back to the wall. It's a home run. Taylor Trammell is absolutely a stud. I cannot believe what he has turned into. I thought he would be a home run hitter when I got him, but he is a situational hitter. He hits tremendously under pressure. 9-2 ball game. We are in total control. Jack Leiter, we're not pulling him. We're leaving him on the mound. He is pitching great. He gets the strikeout on Ha-Sung Kim. Next is Tim Anderson. He goes down looking. A 9-2 win here on the road. How about this series? 2 wins for Houston on the road, 3 straight wins for Nashville on the road, and now we return home. Is that a good sign? I'm not even sure because every road team has won in this series so far, but a big-time victory today, 9-2. Taylor Trammell went 2 for 4. Rafael Devers had a couple of big hits. And, man, what a series. And this has been exciting. I wanted a sole episode for Game 5 because I thought this was going to be a pivotal game, and we made a statement. And in Game 6, we're putting Madison Bumgarner on the mound, hopefully to close out this season, or this series, I should say, and end Houston's season. So we'll see what happens. We will have Game 6 and 7 if necessary next episode. So you don't want to miss that. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
Money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tinted. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we